been 100k, nigga. I got the 40, I let it spray. Who got time to play? I always been 100, get that whack shit out my face.
When my attorney brings me the police report, we go over it. It's how mine work. Read the report, whoop to whoop. Well, they said the shooter had on the black shirt. That's a lie. The shooter had on the red shirt. They said he shot, it was a 38 special. That's a lie. We had 2 9s. I'm telling my attorney all the truth.
Yeah, this shit just took place in your room. It was a
Why
lot
you
of
didn't
color.
blow the room?
It was a colorful conversation.
I tried to blow one of your rooms and you made another one and then y'all just kept going.
Oh, you blew my room, Chinky?
Yeah, because y'all was really trying to go up on Rich. I'm like, nah, not too fucking much.
Oh, you blew my room?
Yeah, I did.
She had a reason.
I had a reason. Like, come on now. Y'all niggas was doing
she ain't even had no mod in that motherfucking room, man.
He know how I blew it, nigga. I don't need a mod, nigga. Stop playing with me.
My purpose is to protect the interest of my homeboys. I don't know Rich. I don't have no problem with Rich.
Richie,
cool.
Richie,
But, you just can't.
Yo,
you don't think you should have shot Rich or blew the room? I thought Richie blew that motherfucker, to be real.
I thought he did too.
He did. I thought he blew the. I thought he did.
That nigga had room with his shit hit 1,000 twice. 3 times.
Richie was like, I ain't losing this fucking lyric. I'm gonna have to figure this out.
He ain't going. I know they ain't blowing no fucking.
She said, y'all gotta have to get the business clear. I feel you, Richie.
But yeah, so I mean, that's where that's at. So we gonna get into that content. Blue Boy say he gonna hit Unc up.
I'm gonna call back.
I just wanna say that I hate that this is happening to Rich. Rich is probably one of the most calm, collected people.
What's happening to Rich though? What's happening to Rich?
Yeah, he's becoming content. That's something that he didn't ever want. I think the reason why Rich really left the trenches is because he felt like a conversation was had on a stage while YouTube was in the room. And, it just made him slightly uncomfortable because he felt like, why would we have this conversation with, people who could possibly take this shit to another platform. And so here he is yet again.
Rich really that though.
Here he is again, in a situation where his business is being put on the forefront, with YouTube in the room, and not only YouTube but thousands of people like putting him. So you don't think that puts him in a position to almost be challenged by more people if he come off his mic and say something?
Nah, not if he really that. If he really that, then it's just talk.
It's like this, right? And this was crazy to me, right? It's like this. You want fucking content on the internet, name dropping motherfuckers. That's the whole thing. We're not debating if Rich is who he, what he is the name dropping.
That's just something that has to happen. Like if somebody from your set is asking you who you're affiliated with, you have to answer him. Especially if you're real left, you really one of them. So I think Rich did that not in just name dropping or snitching or calling somebody out, but that's somebody from his same subset, same crew. So he has to tell him. That's just part of the culture. So if it was anybody else, he probably would have never answered. He probably would have never said nothing.
Oh, so they try and pull a narrative like he was like telling?
No, bro.
The narrative was just like putting names out there of people who didn't want to be named.
Go ahead, Kev.
Or be implicated in anything. Imagine
niggas is fighting a real case.
Yeah, if somebody's doing time and then putting somebody's name and affiliating them with a gang is really not beneficial to them if they're trying to appeal or trying to get out. Right? Am I wrong or right?
Kind of like how people be doing with my brother, always mentioning him and shit. Like that.
Well,
I don't
he's
think
not affiliated with a gang, so that we know of.
Yeah, I don't think your brother ain't fighting no murder charge. He ain't fighting no charge right now, and niggas don't address your brother by first and by his handle. If you Google, that might be the name that a lot of niggas who pump faking, they might mention Blue Boy, because if you Google it, it come up Famous Crip when you Google him. So. He been in jail, how long, Unc? 39 years? He did a 40 piece before he came home, Unc?
These are grown men calling whack These are grown men
You talking to Wack
calling whack
I'm talking
No,
to Kev.
These
yeah, he
niggas
did like
is
39
ass.
months, he said.
You calling another
39
nigga
years.
They did 39 joints,
They not
almost
even related.
39 years, I think,
Shut
8
your
months.
bitch
39
ass
years
up, nigga.
and 8 months,
Punch
my
you in the
bad.
mouth.
So he a OG. He been going to jail. Like he fighting a case now. That was the whole thing about motherfucking Rich. But what you say,
Well, remember, he caught a
What
body
you say,
in jail. That's when he killed Larry Davis. But Larry Davis got killed because, son was going at someone else for some other business, and Larry Davis got in the middle of it. So he got what he deserved by getting in the middle of it. Kind of, sort of, what Wack was chastising or kind of telling Rich about, and that's when I think Rich mentioned his
Blue
Blue
Boy?
Boy name, Wack, right?
Yeah,
So my thing is with Rich is, Wack thing was you don't insert yourself into Pyru business when you're a Crip. You don't, and then when they called the other Crip nigga in there, they said that the same thing to him. That ain't none of that is my business. When it became personal for me was when a nigga named my man and my man in the joint trying to be the case, and you still affiliating him with gang shit, and he trying to, he just did 40 joints and he trying to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Or get away from that,
right.
trying to be the case. So that was my issue. Like, yo, don't mention my niggas, and he ain't the first nigga I had to say that to about. Like, don't mention my niggas when you not, when they doing what they do.
Right.
You hollered at Rich, Kev?
Nah, I don't have nothing to holler at Rich about because it's not really. I don't have that relationship with Rich, but like I said, that hit whatever he got going on with them or whoever he arguing with, that's their business. It became my business when you mention my man.
And Blue Boys told Kev he don't know no.
In here?
He don't know no Rich. He don't know
You think
Rich.
you could get Rich in here?
This room. Yeah, if Rich want to come in, he could come in. But we gonna have Blue Boy calling. What he say? Hold on.
Flash D. Oh, C.
This Blue Boy calling. I'm gonna call back later, around 7 or 8, around there. Hopefully we get in contact.
So Blue Boy calling back tonight. So we could really, we could just, he gonna call back. We gonna have the content tonight when the nigga call back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just heard him himself.
I'm gonna call back later, around 7 or 8, around there.
But when Kev talked to the nigga yesterday, he said he don't know no 6. The only 6 he knew was his mans that died in the 80s. He don't know no Rich. He don't know no 6. He don't know nothing. He ain't, he don't like niggas name dropping them on this type of platform. So he just gonna call back.
Guys.
His niggas putting a lot of smut on his name also just because of the strength of the nigga Rich dropping the name. You know what I'm saying? So that's that situation. But this room was formerly made for the nigga Ralo getting his honor snatched by King Erna. King Erna said he on his way in, give him a second. His content really, he was really the first dudes that really covered this nigga Ralo.
I got a phone call. Yeah, I know y'all here.
Hey, why you keep following me?
You know what I'm saying? So niggas snatching this nigga Ralo fucking honor. What y'all think about that?
What's up, y'all? This light skinned Keisha, aka Big Bang Bisha, and I'm here with all Urban Central.
Then one more thing. Y'all more mad at me than Rollo is. I bet you ain't know that, did you? Y'all is more mad at me than the who y'all defending. Cause I just got off the phone with the yesterday and he ain't have none of that energy. That man apologized for what he did. That's the first time I done talked to him since I found out. One of the sisters wanted to facilitate a call to reconcile our differences. Mind you, we don't got no differences. And I told her the only way I get on the phone with home is if he held himself accountable for what he did. And that's what he did. That's what took place. You dig what I'm saying? So, and the first thing come out his mouth when he get on the phone with me is, boy, I love you. Cause Shawty know I'm solid. And he know he wrong.
Y'all shit
it is
wrong.
what it is.
Y'all shit wrong.
pull up at a gas station, nigga. She said, you said who car it is?
I ain't ratted on no goddamn man on this earth, dog. I was presented this situation where a person goddamn was willing to goddamn take some money to take a charge for me, and goddamn, I wanted to go that route. And the only thing I have admitted to was trying to trick the feds and manipulate the feds. It's just how the game go, bro. You don't let the big dog go down, you take the fall for the man can stay out and eat, bro.
97 months. The federal sentence of Terrell Davis, who's more commonly known as the Atlanta rapper Ralo. Incarcerated since 2018 for his role in trafficking marijuana across the country, this was the trap star who purchased an entire apartment complex in the hood, turning it into a fortified base where those under his command lived rent-free and protected the property with high-caliber firepower. Instagram posts with Floyd Mayweather amounts of cash and a caption that would later be used against him in court would highlight the luxury lifestyle of one of Atlanta's most infamous and carefree drug dealers. Even with being sentenced to federal prison, Ralo just recently released an album from behind bars that was entirely recorded in prison, entitled 97 Months. But only days after its release, one of Ralo's ex-associates lit a match that started a fire in the house of hip-hop. John Doe, who can be seen in multiple pictures with Ralo and supporting him during his legal trouble, took to Instagram with a surprising caption reading, "These days, they will give a rat a pass long as he rich. Way too many rat sympathizers out here eating for clout or opportunity. Don't ask me why I ain't post that rat new mixtape. I don't support rats. I don't give a fuck who you are or what you got. If you broke the code, you not my type of guy. I'm about to draw the line in the sand and force y'all rat lovers to pick a side." The strong accusation would soon be followed by a post to an Instagram account named News Made It, with 2 pages of paperwork alleging Ralo's lawyer attempted to seal documents in the case to keep the public from knowing Ralo cooperated. Ralo would respond to the accusations with a long caption saying, "When there's no loophole in a case, you gotta make a loophole." He'd swear he never cooperated and not one person can say they're in jail because of him, and that his plug, his alleged shooter, and another man the government questioned were all dead. Ralo's response would lead many to assume he must have told on the dead men he was referring to. Following up with the second post, Ralo would go on to say, he never snitched or gave up any of his plugs. He got more time than anyone in his case, and he's still locked up while everyone else is out. Now, I reached out to John Doe, and while he hasn't released 167 pages, he sent me some stuff y'all have never even seen. And come to find out, he had reached out to me weeks before any of this was even exposed. Back in early April, John Doe had apparently sent me a message offering Ralo's paperwork for an undisclosed amount of money. Either ignoring it or not seeing the message, he'd send it to me again after I reached out and explained he initially didn't expose the paperwork because he was trying to sell it, so Ralo's co-defendants who actually exposed it could make a profit. According to the paperwork, back in 2018, not long after Ralo was taken into federal custody, he'd agreed to cooperate in the case. But an investigation into Ralo's own lawyer would turn into a 2-year delay in Ralo's cooperation. The paperwork that's recently hit the internet isn't actually from Ralo's cooperation, but court transcripts from 2020. On the bottom of page 3, Ralo's lawyer would introduce himself as Brian Steele and insist to the judge that this be a closed hearing under seal. He'd continue on page 4 by saying there are so many items that are going to come out that affect Ralo and affect another person in the bar community, referring to Ralo's previous lawyer. On page 5, Ralo's current lawyer would say he understands that eventually the public has to know because the report and sentencing recommendation will be public. The prosecutor would oppose the motion to seal, and the judge would clear out the courtroom aside from Ralo, his defense, and the government. The prosecutor would continue, saying this case and situation does not involve any of the things that would require the hearing to be closed off to the public. He'd state the issue was about a proffer that occurred at which Ralo provided information to the government. The prosecutor then said it's his belief that Ralo and his lawyer want the fact that he cooperated kept out of the public's knowledge. But that isn't the only issue. The second issue was Ralo's former lawyer, Ashutosh Joshi, was a target of the investigation himself and alleged to be the possible drug supplier. Ash Joshi is the same lawyer who represented Gucci Mane in his infamous murder case. The prosecutor would say that Ralo's argument is the government knew Joshi was targeted in the investigation when he sat down as Ralo's lawyer during the proffer. Ralo's current lawyer would reply by asking if the judge decides not to close the courtroom, then to refer to the proffer as a meeting, because people know the definition of a proffer, which simply put is when a defendant agrees to provide information to the prosecutor. Ralo's lawyer would continue by saying, if it comes out that Ralo gave information, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in his community, and it would not look good for Ralo. According to the paperwork, Ralo provided agents with his password to his cell phone during the proffer, in which the government was able to find tremendous amounts of inculpatory evidence. Crazy inculpatory evidence. But at the time this happened, Ralo had conflicted counsel, as his lawyer was also under investigation. Exhibit 4 in the case, which is sealed, is a 2-page proffer agreement requiring full cooperation. But within notes, Ralo's lawyer at the same time was instructing him not to discuss the supplier, who was allegedly the lawyer's business partner, which essentially blew Ralo's cooperation deal. The judge would read Ralo supposedly gave information in the proffer against other people, alleged transactions, and other alleged crimes. Ralo's lawyer would say they had an agreement with the court, the proffer would not be shared with the public, and that Ralo was discussing the entire marijuana trafficking issue, all the flights taken, the pilots knowing about it, and then who's the supplier, which according to the government was Ralo's previous lawyer and his business partner, Manu Jones. Ralo's current lawyer would continue to say Ralo is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamines, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, but he's not answering the questions. At the same time, the government was getting information from both Ralo and Ralo's previous lawyer, who was under investigation, and the government dragged the lawyer's investigation out. 2 years had now passed, leaving Ralo unable to cooperate against anyone in the case because they'd all already been revealed. In response to the paperwork, Ralo's team would post to his website a preview of Ralo's autobiography in which he'd seemed to admit to his cooperation, but with a strategic twist. Ralo would claim a man reached out to him with a way to pimp the feds by essentially paying someone to take the fall for crimes Ralo was going to tell the government was committed. Ralo's lawyer reached out to the government saying his client had information he was willing to share and a meeting was scheduled. Ralo gave what he thought would benefit him and his team without actually affecting him and his team, but the feds weren't going for it. Uninterested in what Ralo was offering, the feds wanted to know about Ralo's involvement in shootings and murders. Unable to provide them the information they sought, the meeting was then ended. While Ralo's attempt at pimping the feds failed, Ralo's new lawyer was able to attack a new angle, as Ralo's old lawyer allegedly conspired with the government against Ralo while also representing him. The conflicting lawyer led to a prosecutor's misconduct motion in which Ralo attempted to get the entire case thrown out. That too failed, and in the end, Ralo was sentenced. What's interesting is, as previously stated, Ralo's lawyer was fighting to keep his cooperation sealed and understood that at sentencing, it would be revealed. But within Ralo's sentencing transcripts, cooperation was never mentioned. At no point did the judge, lawyer, or prosecution highlight any cooperation which would have been used towards a sentencing reduction. Now the question that's gone unanswered is which co-defendant or co-defendants actually exposed the paperwork. None of them have come forward to speak on the situation, aside from John Doe, who isn't involved in the actual case.
Hello? Assalamu alaikum. Walaikum. You at work? Yeah. So do you mind me telling the internet that you tried to take charges for me and all that? No, man, you know that, bro. I say, no, man. Huh? You my co-defendant. He had nothing to do with our case out. So I don't know why the hell he acting like I done told him all my co-defendants out. That's what I'm trying to clarify. The whole world think I just told on my co-defendants. That nigga lame as hell for that shit, bro. Me, man, that shit lame as hell, bro. Like, bro, that shit lame, bro. Like, nigga, you know how mad I'm behind that shit, bro. That shit, they're like, bro, all this Muslim shit you say you Muslim, bitch ass nigga, hot fucking brother fall, bro. Bitch ass clock, that shit lame, bro. That shit got me heated up for real, nigga. I can't even punch that work. This keep coming up to, man. I was gonna tell these niggas, man, butter around, I want some money, what, did that third, and you said you gonna get a handle. Now he making false accusations, bro. That shit lame, real, bro. Nigga, like, for real, I'm blowing heat behind that shit, bro. For real, bro. That's some bitch ass shit, bro. That shit lame, nigga. For real, bro. Don't do no pussy ass shit like that, bro. So what I'm trying to clarify is that, did I ever tell on you, you my co-defendant. You my little brother who tried to take the charge. Yes, but you can tell it the end there, I'm saying, answer the question, like, did I? Nah, nigga, you ain't never told me, nigga. I just want to make sure.
And what would the motive be behind John Doe exposing the paperwork? Initially, reaching out and seeking money. He claimed the money would be for the same co-defendants who supplied him with the paperwork, but John Doe hasn't revealed who that is. In between Instagram posts about Ralo, John would promote his business as well as his own music, leading some to think this was a promotional run. But John would stand on the only motive for him releasing it is he felt played standing behind somebody who he feels should have never cooperated in any way, regardless of if it affected anyone or if Ralo had a fall guy. At the end of the day, the 167 pages still remain sealed, along with many other documents, meaning nobody but those directly involved in the case have access and the ability to release them. As far as if Ralo is a snitch, none of the documents released have named anyone affected by anything Ralo said. Ralo himself has admitted he embellished stories and had fall men willing to take charges for money. The feds didn't acknowledge any cooperation that assisted their investigation, and Ralo didn't receive any benefit, sentencing reduction, or even consideration of lesser time for cooperation. In the end, it would appear Ralo attempted to lie to the feds and failed, resulting in a false cooperation that his lawyer tried to keep under wraps, knowing the effect it would have on his career if it got to the internet. Now, this entire case is wild. And immediately when I heard about the situation, I started looking at the paperwork. I got in contact with John Doe. I'm hearing everything he's saying. I'm blown away by it. But at the same time, I questioned, why not release all 167 pages? Why just bit by bit it? And I mean, yeah, if I seen his message, because I don't remember seeing his message beforehand, but if I saw a message saying, yo, I got paperwork on somebody, give me some bread, I'm the one that finds the paperwork. I'm not paying you for paperwork, because I'm not going to stamp anything I can't find myself, because I'm going to go directly to the source. And I'm going to say right now, none of this paperwork is publicly available. None of you can get it. I can't get it. Only Ralo and the people associated within the case have access to this. So nobody can stamp shit. The fact that Ralo is saying, yeah, this happened and this happened, but this is how it happened, is confirming the paperwork. But this is the thing. John Doe recorded Ralo speaking, but edited out the parts he didn't want anyone to hear on what Ralo was saying. I commented on Ralo's picture on Instagram. I was able to get in direct contact with him. So everybody on Instagram was commenting like, oh, white boy, mind your business, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Not even knowing that I'm on the phone with the same person you over here trying to defend that you've never spoken to a day in your life. Which is crazy because people just went to immediately assuming and trolling. But let me get back to the point here. I was able to hear Ralo out from his perspective on how everything played out. Reading the paperwork, I was able to get John Doe to keep sending things. And as he kept sending them, I'm reading through it from an unbiased perspective. His own lawyer was saying, my client has spoke about this, my client knows about this and that. He's trying to make his client sound like fucking Batman because that's gonna make Ralo look good. The feds was saying, ain't none of this doing nothing for us. So the fact is, whatever Ralo was given wasn't cutting it. Nothing says it was used against anybody. No one's come forward saying it was used against them. So Ralo saying, yeah, I made up some shit, lied, and gave it to the feds, hoping it would work, seems like it happened because he didn't even benefit from what he actually did. There was no sentencing reduction that I saw. There was no points. There was no consideration. Hey, he tried to do this and none of that. And then because his own lawyer was allegedly the plug, which is something out of a fucking movie, and his lawyer was telling the government this and that while telling him this and that, that played out into a 2-year delay in which he couldn't have cooperated against anybody because of how much time had gone by. Everyone was already wrapped up. The feds knew everything that they needed, so they want to know about murders and shootings, and Ralo isn't talking about it. So, in my opinion, I don't think he snitched. And I talked to a couple of YouTubers about this. I talked to Seti Nash, King AK-47, shout out to them. I broke it down like this from a perspective of, if me and Seti Nash are inside of a car, we get pulled over, and I got a gun on me. I'm a felon, he's not. Yo, bro, I'm gonna face this much time. If I get caught with this, you're gonna face a lot less. I'm gonna give you $50K to take this gun charge. If they ask me whose gun it is, I'm gonna say it's yours. He's like, all right, bet. I give him the gun. Police take me out of the car. Hey, whose gun is that? That's his gun. We already made a deal. He got the $50K. He took the charge. I'm free. But if someone later exposes the paperwork, look, 1090J told on Seti Nash. Right. He said that was his gun because that was something that we established we were gonna do.
We got real land in the building, man. Y'all might. I think the nigga 1090J got a point. What y'all think?
I ain't know
Yeah,
it
he
was
got
all
a
that.
point.
I ain't know it was all that though.
I don't think he told, gang.
Yeah, that nigga got a point, bro. He got a major point.
He do.
I think it was a plan went wrong, so I don't really see how he snitched though. If ain't nobody else sitting down next to him.
Yeah, so look, Twink just came in here. I'ma run this back real quick. Hold on. I'ma run this back real quick, and it's like a valid motherfucking point. But I feel like I don't think he told on the motherfucker, but he still told.
He was planning on snitching. He was dry snitching, bro. Levels. I think he was planning on doing it.
Just to get out of jail.
Or just told him some bullshit.
Yeah, to get out of jail.
Yeah. I did that before.
So Levels.
Right. Yeah.
So you think the nigga did the dark glow? Is that possible? Like that's
no. I think like
is that a possibility?
Like my situation, I was getting pulled over, right? I got pulled. Well, no, this is totally different. But this is what I did. I got pulled over. You know what I'm saying? I gave him a fake name and all that. We dirty. We got guns and everything in the car. I call him from my phone and tell him it's a robbery around the corner from where we at. They come give us our shit back and keep it and go to that. You feel me? And we got up out of there.
That's not
but Level, no, it's like this. I think it's like this, Levels. Just say this, Levels. I'll be like, yo, Levels, take this charge for me, gang. I got $500,000 for you when you get out. Whoop, 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 and I'm gonna keep your people straight. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna say you did it. All right, cool. I think it was premeditated, but it went wrong because everybody was already locked up. They ain't want them no more. Like, what the fuck you gonna tell them?
All right, so look, let's go back to what 1090 Jake saying.
But let me get back to the point here. I was able to hear Ralo out from his perspective on how everything played out. Reading the paperwork, I was able to get John Doe to keep sending things. And as he kept sending them, I'm reading through it from an unbiased perspective. His own lawyer was saying, my client has spoke about this, my client knows about this and that. He's trying to make his client sound like fucking Batman because that's gonna make Ralo look good. The feds was saying, ain't none of this doing nothing for us. So the fact is, whatever Ralo was given wasn't cutting it. Nothing says it was used against anybody. No.
But that right there, that's still telling.
Yo, bro, see, this what I'm saying, bro.
He definitely ratted.
Niggas like that, these bitch ass niggas, yeah, I think that's what Dia was getting to yesterday. You bitch ass niggas that don't come from these streets, bro. You niggas, bro.
Rewind that back level.
Yeah, go ahead, Wack.
Yeah, run that back.
Go ahead, Wack.
Well, because he didn't use it, it ain't telling. Nigga, we got the content, right? With Ralo on the phone apologizing to the nigga he told on that went to the pen.
Right, and listen, listen, the nigga Ralo just had his co-defendant on the phone. I'm gonna run the content back.
That. He told, admitted to telling on the nigga and a bunch of niggas.
Hold on, this the...
Yeah.
So do you mind me telling the internet that you tried to take charges for me and all that?
No, man, you know that, bro.
I say,
no, man. Huh?
You my co-defendant. He had nothing to do with that.
Shit, bro, me, man, that shit lame as hell, bro. Like, bro, that shit lame, bro. Like, you know how mad I'm behind that shit, bro. That shit, they're like, bro, all this Muslim shit you say you Muslim bitch ass nigga hot fucking brother fall, bro. Bitch ass clock, that shit lame, bro. That shit got me heated up for real, nigga. I can't even question that word. Niggas keep coming up to me. I was gonna tell you nigga, man, butt around, I was somebody watch, did that third, and you said you gonna get a handle. Now he making false accusations.
Bring King Arner up.
That shit lame.
All right, show no.
Real, bro.
Raise your hand, Shake, so I can see you. Bring King Arner up.
Shit, bro. For real, bro. That's some bitch ass shit, bro. That shit lame, nigga. For real, bro. Don't do no pussy ass shit like that, bro.
But what I'm trying to clarify is that did I ever tell on you? You my co-defendant. You my little brother who tried to take the charge.
Yes, but you can tell the internet.
I'm saying, answer the question. Like, did I?
Nah, you ain't never telling me, nigga.
I just want to make sure.
And what would the motive be behind John Doe exposing the paperwork? Initially, reaching out and seeking money. He claimed the money would be for the same co-defendants who supplied him with the paperwork, but John Doe hasn't revealed who that is. In between Instagram posts about Ralo, John would promote his business as well as his own music, leading some to think this was a promotional run. But John would stand on the only motive for him releasing it is he felt played standing behind somebody who he feels should have never cooperated in any way, regardless of if it affected anyone or if Ralo had a fall guy. At the end of the day, the 167 pages still remain sealed, along with many other documents, meaning nobody but those directly involved in the case have access and the ability to release them. As far as if Ralo is a snitch, none of the documents released have named anyone affected by anything Ralo said. Ralo himself has admitted he embellished stories and had fall men willing to take charges for money. The feds didn't acknowledge any cooperation that assisted their investigation, and Ralo didn't receive any benefit, sentencing reduction, or even consideration of lesser time for cooperation. In the end, it would appear Ralo attempted to lie to the feds and failed, resulting in a false cooperation that his lawyer tried to keep under wraps, knowing the effect it would have on his career if it got to the internet. Now this entire case is wild. And immediately when I heard about the situation, I started looking at the paperwork. I got in contact with John Doe. I'm hearing everything he's saying. I'm blown away by it. But at the same time, I questioned, why not release all 167 pages? Why just bit by bit it? And I mean, yeah, if I seen his message, because I don't remember seeing his message beforehand, but if I saw a message saying, yo, I got paperwork on somebody, give me some bread, I'm the one that finds the paperwork. I'm not paying you for paperwork, because I'm not going to stamp anything I can't find myself, because I'm going to go directly to the source. And I'm going to say right now, none of this paperwork is publicly available. None of you can get it. I can't get it. Only Ralo and the people associated within the case have access to this. So nobody can stamp shit. The fact that Ralo was saying, yeah, this happened and this happened, but this is how it happened, is confirming the paperwork. But this is the thing. John Doe recorded Ralo speaking, but edited out the parts he didn't want anyone to hear on what Ralo was saying. I commented on Ralo's picture on Instagram. I was able to get in contact, direct contact with him. So everybody on Instagram was commenting like, oh, white boy, mind your business, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Not even knowing that I'm on the phone with the same person you over here trying to defend that you've never spoken to a day in your life. Which is crazy because people just went to immediately assuming and trolling. But let me get back to the point here. I was able to hear Ralo out from his perspective on how everything played out. Reading the paperwork, I was able to get John Doe to keep sending things. And as he kept sending them, I'm reading through it from an unbiased perspective. His own lawyer was saying, my client has spoke about this, my client knows about this and that. He's trying to make his client sound like fucking Batman because that's gonna make Ralo look good. The feds was saying, ain't none of this doing nothing for us. So the fact is, whatever Ralo was given wasn't cutting it. Nothing says it was used against anybody. No one's come forward saying it was used against them. So Ralo saying, yeah, I made up some shit, lied, and gave it to the feds, hoping it would work, seems like it happened because he didn't even benefit from what he actually did. There was no sentencing reduction that I saw. There was no points. There was no consideration. Hey, he tried to do this and none of that. And then because his own lawyer was allegedly the plug, which is something out of a fucking movie, and his lawyer was telling the government this and that while telling him this and that, that played out into a 2-year delay in which he couldn't have cooperated against anybody because of how much time had gone by. Everyone was already wrapped up. The feds knew everything that they needed. So they want to know about murders and shootings, and Ralo isn't talking about it. So, in my opinion, I don't think he snitched. And I talked to a couple of YouTubers about this. I talked to Seti Nash, King AK-47, shout out to them. I broke it down like this from a perspective of, if me and Seti Nash are inside of a car, we get pulled over, and I got a gun on me. I'm a felon, he's not. Yo, bro, I'm gonna face this much time if I get caught with this. You're gonna face a lot less. I'm gonna give you $50K to take this gun charge. If they ask me whose gun it is, I'm gonna say it's yours. He's like, all right, bet. I give him the gun. Police take me out of the car. Hey, whose gun is that? That's his gun. We already made a deal. He got the $50K, he took the charge, I'm free. But if someone later exposes the paperwork, look, 1090J told on Seti Nash. He said that was his gun because that was something that we established we were gonna do. What Ralo was saying in this situation is he found someone or a group of people or whatever the fuck the situation is, and he was gonna give $400,000 fucking dollars. And y'all watching this can't tell me you wouldn't be willing to sit down for a year for $400,000. So he's saying he found somebody that was willing to take some money to take the fall. He was gonna say, oh yeah, this person was moving this and they had this over here, they did that, and the feds listened to it. They wasn't buying it. They didn't go for it. That's the situation we're left with. At the end of the day, the internet is gonna run with what they want to run with. They're gonna hear him, they're gonna hear the audio. They're not gonna hear about the rest of it. A lot of people don't wanna hear about the rest of it. I'm not gonna say John Doe is wrong, but I would have liked to hear the conversation unedited
Man, we in motherfucking trenches media, man. Share the motherfucking room, man. We got wack100 in the building, man. We got Real Land in the building, man. We got King Earner in the building. We in the motherfucking trenches, man. A clubhouse, man. So the internet trying to paint this narrative, man. One is this ratting, man. Talking to the police is even if you're lying, even if you're crying, it's ratting, man. Did he tell how they try and clean this up? Why they trying to spin it like that? What y'all think? Where Atlanta at, man? What y'all think? This ratting?
Can I ask you a question though?
Go ahead, Darrell.
So like I said, I'm from the West, and I was kicking in the apartments that he bought all the time. He posted a lot for community. The whole West End is hot. Like I said, I hope this is bullshit, but I mean, if so, man, this shit wipe out all the good he did for the neighborhood. Shit.
All right, hold on. What you say, Darrell?
I just had a question.
Yeah.
If he did all that, so now you can't tell the police nothing to get you out of trouble. You get what I'm saying? Not telling no the nigga, but I'm saying there's lie to him to get you out of your situation. If nobody else got fucked up, and they still called snitching.
Yeah, in my book. I mean, it's a form of snitching, dry snitching. You got motherfucking tattletelling. I think
the abortion in the Fed.
Abortion?
If you ain't
had an abortion?
Nobody, if you ain't telling on nobody, who you telling on? I'm saying though.
Telling nobody.
Let me give you an example. Put me in the boat. Let's say they talking to me. Bam, they tell me to tell them this, tell them that, and I tell them a whole complete lie.
Why would you want to lie?
I'm lying to the police.
But why would you even
answer the questions to the police?
I'm saying though, if I can get out of this by
lawyer, first of all.
Right, you got to have a lawyer, right?
Why won't you let your lawyer?
No, let me talk, bro. Let me talk. Calm down. Stay calm. I'm saying though, if he told these folks a lie, the dope around the corner, know the dope straight ahead, just to get the police off his ass. I really don't call this. I call you getting out of the jail. You ain't told on nobody. You ain't put no heat on nobody. You get what I'm saying? You ain't.
No.
You ain't
breaking up. You underwater.
I think him, and this is what I've heard people say before, you go tell him the wrong thing. I think the reason why he got so much time, thank you, even after all of that, is because he probably took them on that, loophole, took them all them extra years to figure out that what he told them didn't have no validity. It didn't mean shit to the case, which is probably why they didn't look for no leniency or look for no, anything, trying to work out anything with him. Because, you're trying to lead them somewhere else.
I think it seemed like he tried to lead them somewhere else at the end, closer to sentencing time, and it didn't work.
It don't matter when you do it.
You still doing it. You still doing it.
He's still out of pocket.
Yeah, if you turn around and say, all right, y'all, I'm going to tell you everything I know. If he turn around and say, all right, I'm going to tell you everything I know, and then when you tell him everything you know, it's a bunch of lies.
Bring Shady Black up.
Like you crazy. Like why would I have any leniency for you? Why would I give you? You're gonna get mad time. You're gonna get whatever the judge decides that you deserve, especially when we're not advocating for any leniency.
Hey, Wolf. Hey, that nigga walking the main line. If you in the feds in that type of case, niggas gonna check that shit when he got on the main line, especially what type of shit he was, making it seem like he a big drug dealer. That nigga walking the main line in the feds, man. Ain't shit going on to that nigga. And most niggas ain't walking the main line. So, man, I don't know about the paperwork.
Hey, King Erner, what you had to say, King Erner?
I feel as though, we shouldn't nickname what the man actually confessed to what he said he done. Like, why nickname it? He said it. Usually an individual say, nah, I didn't do any of these things. What is your attempt to do any of these things knowing the position you're going to be in? You know the position you're going to be in, and everybody else knew the position. I don't feel that his man is for selling the paperwork. I don't feel that. Trying to sell the paperwork, claiming he rich. It's like it was a lot of backdoor things going on, but at the end of the day, he got to bite what he done. He bit the cheese. He got to stand on that, man.
I don't even like this dude, King Erner, but he's actually telling the truth. He's a fucking rat. This dude Rallo's a fucking rat.
I think
you gotta call it what it is, man. He's a fucking rat, man.
I think like
he would have been taking some crazy scrutiny though once he got out, and I think he would have faced that shit. But yeah, I think he was gonna rat just to get his ass out. I ain't gonna lie.
See, look, right? I think if you pretend to be a rat or you even act like a rat.
Debate whether he ratted or not.
No, listen to this. Listen. I'm gonna let you hear the content. Since you just joining us. Listen.
Hear Ralo out from his perspective.
That's what the white boy
on
said.
how everything played out.
Listen
Reading the paperwork, I was able to get John Doe to keep sending things. And as he kept sending them, I'm reading through it from an unbiased perspective. His own lawyer was saying, my client has spoke about this, my client knows about this and that. He's trying to make his client sound like fucking Batman because that's gonna make Ralo look good. The feds was saying, ain't none of this doing nothing for us. So the fact is, whatever Ralo was given wasn't cutting it. Nothing says it was used against anybody. No one's come forward saying it was used against them. So Ralo saying, yeah, I made up some shit, lied, and gave it to the feds, hoping it would work, seems like it happened because he didn't even benefit from what he actually did. There was no sentencing reduction that I saw. There was no points. There was no consideration. Hey, he tried to do this and none of that. And then because his own lawyer was allegedly the plug, which is something out of a fucking movie, and his lawyer was telling the government this and that while telling him this and that, that played out into a 2-year delay in which he couldn't have cooperated against anybody because of how much time had gone by. Everyone was already wrapped up. The feds knew everything that they needed, so they want to know about murders and shootings, and Ralo isn't talking about it. So, in my opinion, I don't think he snitched. And I talked to a couple of YouTubers about this. I talked to Seti Nash, King AK-47, shout out to them. I broke it down like this from a perspective of, if me and Seti Nash are inside of a car, we get...
Fuck that. The white boy don't think he snitched. The white boy might got some paperwork on him.
He do. He's
I was about to say, didn't they say he got
the white boy got paperwork on him, did the same exact thing.
Beast and Wack. What are y'all trying to say that Bray is the serial killer in Atlanta?
He looked just like him. That's his twin.
They're bullying Bray. They're bullying Bray.
I had to wait till the content finished to ask that question. Look at the picture. Why y'all doing that to Bray?
Yeah, that John crazy, bro.
Yo, Bray came in this morning and Wack decided to troll him with the picture, so we rocking the pictures.
What's up, man?
Yeah. So you heard the content, right?
Yeah.
You know that the white boy say it ain't ratting. I feel like,
look, check this out. Look, that's too much, man. When you doing all that, that's too much, bro. You go to jail, you either coming out or you either sitting in there. All that extra stuff, all the mind games, all the tricks, this, that, and the third, that's too much, bro. All that shit fall into a category of a nigga breaking down in that joint. And even though they breaking down right there, they wanted to break down before. They just had other shit going on, bro. That's too much, bro. It's too much to ignore when you doing some shit like that. Fuck all that, this, that, and third. You did that. No, that's too much, bro.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's too much. Ain't no white boy got to tell you what the fuck a white boy. What you talking about? Is somebody had to get called? Somebody had to call this way and call that way. Which one of his friends told him, yeah, go ahead and do that? Like, what the fuck? No, that's too much, bro.
And this the conversation he had on the phone.
On Doe, who isn't involved in the actual case.
Hello? Assalamu alaikum. What's law? You at work? Yeah. So do you mind me telling the internet that you tried to take charges for me and all that? No, man, you know that, bro. I say, no, man. You my co-defendant. He had nothing to do with our case out. So I don't know why the hell he act like I done told him all my co-defendants. So that's what I'm trying to clarify. The whole world think I just told on my co-defendants. That is lame as hell for that shit, bro. Me, man, that's lame as hell, bro. Like, Bro, that shit lame, bro. Like, nigga, you know how mad I'm behind that shit, bro. That shit, they're like, bro, all this Muslim shit you say you Muslim bitch ass nigga hot fucking brother fall, bro. Bitch ass clock, that shit lame, bro. That shit got me heated off for real, nigga. I can't even punch that work. This keep coming up to, man. I'm finna tell you nigga, man, butter around, I was some money, what, did that third, and you said you gonna get a handle. Now he making false accusations, bro. That shit lame, real, bro. Nigga, like, for real, I'm blowing heat behind that shit, bro. For real, bro. That's some bitch ass shit, bro. That shit lame, nigga. For real, bro. Don't do no pussy ass shit like that, bro.
So what I'm trying to clarify is that did I ever tell on you? You my co-defendant. You my little brother who tried to take the charge.
Yes, but you can tell it the internet.
I'm saying, answer the question. Like, did I?
Nah, nigga, you ain't never told me, nigga.
I just want to make sure.
And what would the motive be behind John Doe exposing
He say, I just want to make sure. I don't know, man. This shit, the circus out here, man. The streets is a myth. The streets is a motherfucking myth, man.
I want to play this too. Let me close my sunroof.
All right.
I want to play this too because this was another conversation that someone sent to me earlier, and I thought this was crazy. Even this.
In black and white, brother. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave them a proffer. And you gave them information. You gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
I ain't opposed to that shit. No, the document that you see is from a prosecution misconduct.
But hearing. Okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, it's in play.
I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
I was presented a situation that only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rap niggas pay that money to get out of jail.
But we ain't these rap niggas though. That what I'm.
Please consider this. I got caught with this shit on the plane. Say, what the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Oh.
Take your lick. Like, shit, it's just a week. Well, okay, listen, remember when, before you got locked up, I used to always tell you, hey, don't do this, hey, don't do that, hey,
I agree with you. Okay, I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code, though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
I was presented a situation.
Okay. Yeah, so that was that. I was just replaying.
That's AI talking, man. That ain't Ralo.
Well, it says Ralo.
Nigga, that's John Doe talking, nigga.
That's Ralo, nigga.
And they're talking to Ralo, bro.
Nigga, that's AI talking, nigga.
I don't know who it is. They're saying that's Ralo, and they're saying he's saying
man, that's
he got
Ralo,
caught with
man.
all the stuff and what you thought he was gonna do.
Yeah, so
homeboy trolling. He's saying artificial.
So yeah, he trolling. So listen, man.
How you trolling this? What you mean? What you mean he trolling? It's 3:40.
Nah, I'm just fucking.
All right, so
the guy's trolling.
Yeah, he's saying that's AI. It's not his voice. It's AI. That's what he's saying.
You think now is the time to troll when these people having this discussion and conversation?
He must not be from Atlanta. Atlanta, how y'all feel about this? Is this ratting? Where the real one go?
I'm right here. I got
So
bad
they got to
reception,
show
though.
Got
He
bad
told him
service.
it was all made up. That's the only way he gonna get out of that shit.
I'm not pretending to tell. He done gave him his phone. He done told on methamphetamines. He said on his recording, I got caught with the shit red-handed. What the fuck y'all think I was gonna do?
I mean, it's over when once you gave him the phone code. Like, you went bad right there.
Yeah.
Why you gonna send them right to them? Like, come on, man. You open your phone?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's bad work.
That shit sound crazy when he said, what you think I'm supposed to do? What you thought I was supposed to do? That sound crazy.
It wasn't nothing but some weed.
That's all it was. And what's up with that white boy who was co-signing this shit? What's his name? The fucking 1090 fake.
Yeah, 1090 Jake, man. He's saying,
she's a bitch.
Hold on, this ain't that type of room, man. Who's that, man? We chopping it up in here, man. We ain't in no arguing shit, man.
Nah, but
we got YouTube in the building, man. All right, cool, bro. Niggas trying to make YouTube. So, you know, basically, bro. Yo, Dan, yeah, I ain't gonna get on. What's up?
Hey, Levels. Didn't you get your homie locked up in the hole?
And he got La Brim through in the hole. He's
La Brim in the hole because he used snitching over here.
In the content, man. Don't get off topic.
Yeah, don't start.
Don't get off topic, man.
All right, we ain't getting off topic, man. We in motherfucking trenches, motherfucking media, man. Shout out to motherfucking YouTube in the building, man. We got Queen Wolf in the building, man. We got Beast from 100 side in the building, man. Shady Black in here. Motherfucking Cadillac Ty in this motherfucker, man. Twink Banks, you there?
I think Twink said earlier he wasn't trying to really speak on this situation.
Twink Banks, now that you heard the new... Twink, you there? You heard the latest content on here, Twink? You don't want to speak on it?
Hey, Levels.
What's up, Cadillac?
You know the key thing though in the audio I just picked up.
What's that?
The shit that most niggas say when they rap is, yo, I was presented a situation. When the nigga said, yo, you know you ain't supposed to be talking to them niggas at all. He said, he stuttered a little bit and he said, yo, I was presented an opportunity or whatever word he used. That's the verbiage most niggas use when they rap. Like, yo, you know what I mean? What I was supposed to do, man? It was, niggas put it on the table. I was presented something.
Made him offer he couldn't refuse.
Yeah,
just like that.
Who went to jail behind him telling?
But still, even though it say nobody, right? But this is the thing. You got your name. Your name is your brand. Your name is your name, right? Everybody, y'all all thought he was intact. His honor, free Ralo. He been bitten 97 months, right? And now he still got 97 months and now his name fucked up. So it don't even pay. It's a lose situation because I'm not even about to act like I'm about to snitch. I'm not even about to give y'all nothing and make no agreement with y'all, even though that seemed like it's an agreement went bad.
Yeah, because he gave them wrong information. So it's like it doesn't even matter now that you provided them with information or cooperated.
Just because it's wrong information mean it's right?
Yeah. No, it's the same thing. You signed a proffer. You signed the paperwork. Even if you told them. But some people think that if you give them or mislead them or give them the wrong direction, that somehow that's beneficial to you. You can tell by him receiving 97 months that even if you signed a proffer and led them in the wrong direction, not only are you going to be labeled as a snitch because the paperwork is there, but now you also still have to serve the time. They have no reason to spare you. They have no reason to offer you leniency or make a recommendation that you serve less time because you made them go out of their way now to get the right information.
For some bullshit. Sent them
Levels.
Goose chase.
Yeah,
hey, all right. Hey, since we talking about the profit, hey, I ain't gonna cap. That shit crazy because, I ain't gonna bring that up. I don't want to throw it off top, but that shit crazy that, niggas talking about the profit, but damn, that shit crazy.
No, I said profit.
I don't know what you said.
Well, look.
You said the same thing in 3 sentences.
That ain't making sense. But it's man.
If you can't say it, maybe put it in the side chat, and if we don't care about
I don't want to change
this
topic.
I mean, if it's relevant, it seems like it came to your mind while we're having this conversation.
Nah, I was just thinking about the nigga Blue. Then that nigga did the same thing in that case with the nigga Meech still. So that's what just popped up in my mind. But I thought
Question
niggas
is,
saying
does this stop you guys from listening to his music? Does this stop you guys from,
They don't
fucking with
listen
him
to
as
that
a
shit
rapper?
anyway.
Y'all never really slap bruh shit anyway.
But we talking, well, Atlanta he probably was one that,
That's who
he
I'm
got an
asking. I'm asking
influence in the
Atlanta.
A.
He seems to have a big influence. He bought an apartment complex. There's a lot of people,
Until I see my boy paperwork.
regardless of what you think that he did on paperwork, right? He bought an apartment complex. He's provided other people with places to live as long as they work with him and work under him. He's put people in position to get money. So does this mean now that y'all just do away with him? He's a rat, a snitch, and y'all Atlanta don't fuck with him no more? Or like, what does this mean for Atlanta? Because I think that's really who is affected by this, right? Or who has to make the decision if they riding with him.
Real ATL in the building, the real one. Hello, you there?
Man, Home been telling on this stuff. Ever since he did that Vlad TV interview and talking about he was the biggest dope dealer in the bluff. Everybody bought the dope from him. Man, that nigga been
He did.
That's a
Hey, nah, he
fact.
did it.
doing dope.
He did his time though, bro. He did his time out there. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that.
Don't do him like that, Twink. It's just bad. This bad work, Twink.
That's like my boy for real. So it's like, if I see some paperwork, then that's how I make that.
Yeah, so you think the nigga John Doe's going out like this because of clout? Because he promoting something?
I don't know. Gonna be real. Like we like John Doe, one of them guys here. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't remember John Doe as one of the original. You know what I'm saying? DKC, LKC. You know what I'm saying? Fam, Erica, Fam, Goon. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen him. You feel what I'm saying? What you gotta understand there? Ronald done been to jail about 4 more times before before this Fed shit, and he ain't told then like this. I don't know, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. I don't be want to speak on it. It just kind of hurt. Until niggas see that 100 pages that they talking about, then yeah. But if it's talking about what 1090 Jake talking about, that ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? Me and you on, you know what I'm saying? Like
1090 Jake. Hold on, I gotta stop you. Go ahead.
I think he's talking in terms of them making an agreement. Like, okay, if this is your strap, and you're gonna take this charge so that I could. It's the same situation. You're gonna take this charge so that I can continue making money.
Me and my man talked about that all last night. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna say it's
one
yours.
Guys.
You gonna take the charge for it. I'm gonna make sure you good when you come home. I'm gonna make sure you good while you in there and when you come home.
If we gonna base it off that conversation, but they saying that conversation edited. But let's say before the edit part, if we gonna base it off the conversation, yeah, my boy told. You feel what I'm saying? Just hearing what he said. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had to make.
I was getting ready to say. That's what I was going to say. If you scratch
information,
if you scratch everything,
need information,
right?
But now listen to 1090 Jake saying he edited. Some of that shit is paused out, so I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what else Ralo said. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real.
But you heard.
And there's no way to pull up the information. I tried to look up the pacer and everything is sealed.
Yeah, all that shit seals. It got a lot of seals in that shit. That shit. So I thought that looks shady at the fact that it's just got so many seals.
He got almost what nobody got more seals than Casanova. Let's talk about it.
Oh no, that's definitely a fact.
Yeah, Casanova rat.
Nigga, Casanova told y'all on the Breakfast Club what he was gonna do.
That's a fact.
Casanova.
He got every line up until last month. He got sealed documents. His documents is sealed up tight.
Yeah,
I expect that from Casanova, man. Casanova been locked up for so long, so he was looking at life. So that I expect that from that type of niggas. Them type of niggas that been in jail.
What do you mean expect that? What do you mean? Hold on. How do you expect? How is that expectable? Like that's like
ain't going to jail. So he was going.
That means you should be stronger.
This is proof that it's selective politics when it comes to this snitching conversation. Like because what
that nigga said it on the Breakfast
Club.
What? Are you serious?
Ain't nobody expected a rat, nigga. What's wrong with you?
The nigga told y'all on the Breakfast Club what he was gonna do if he get caught. He got caught.
He said it on multiple occasions.
He told y'all multiple times.
But that don't mean that you expect it. He is the leader of the
Yeah,
Gorilla
I
Stone
understand
Nation.
that. I just told you he was
Like
going. He been
Bloods.
locked up before.
No one expects him to snitch about anything. He did 10 years. He done did so many different stints in jail that this shit should come natural to him.
All
If
right, so Wolf.
anybody.
So Wolf, why would he even Why would he even joke around on that type of shit anyway?
What he was saying was that basically anyone who has gotten themselves to a point where they're living a luxurious lifestyle, they have big multi-million dollar homes, they have multiple $1,000 cars, they have all of this, their family is no longer living in the hood and all of these things, and now you're doing street shit and you're being faced with all of that being taken away from you for to serve 20 to 40 years. He's saying basically anybody in that position would talk, because no one is going to go back to that lifestyle that they came from. They're not sacrificing the life they've built for a life that they had. So that was the point that he was making in that conversation, is that he's not surprised that 6ix9ine would do that. He's a multimillionaire to go sit down and face 40 years, 50 years for some niggas who didn't even fuck with you to begin with. That's ridiculous. He's saying anybody would do that, is what he was saying.
So the nigga basically talked his own self into what's going
he
on
basically
with him
let y'all know the premise of it. He's also in that same position. He's no longer living in the hood. His wife and his kids are living in luxury. He has multiple cars. He has a different lifestyle from the lifestyle he came from. So why would he sacrifice all of that to stand tall and say, "Oh, I'm loyal to my gang"? That's basically what he was saying.
You telling me you said, oh, okay. Basically,
no, I'm just making sense of what he said so you can understand why he said it. That's why he said it. So that, I'm not surprised in him doing it, because it's the same thought process. Why would I sacrifice everything just to go sit down for 40, 50, 60 years to be loyal to the gang who don't do nothing for you or support you, when you've already taken yourself out of the environment of which you had to be in the gang for?
But yeah, basically, we just said the same shit there.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. All right. We're on the same page.
But it's not expected. Like, it makes sense to his thought process. What he's saying, it makes sense. But
he was
it's not expected.
He just said though. So then he get locked up for all the Rico shit.
Especially because he was running around screaming and pointing the finger, calling other people rats and speaking on stuff like that. Like, so it's like for you to turn around and do this.
Yeah.
That's not expected. That's surprising.
Yeah, surprising, expected, same. Kind of, even speaking on it, but
that
still
shit
crazy.
Ain't the same.
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
That nigga spoke on something and he turned around and did the same shit. And what I'm saying about the expected part is he spoke on it, he got caught up, and it's like, damn, he is rich. So how you not expecting a nigga to tell when he already in a better situation what he was before? Bro, come on.
Y'all gotta stop expecting. Y'all gotta stop expecting this street shit from these people who made it out the hood. They're no longer street niggas. They are entertainers, rappers, musicians. Their lifestyle is no longer what it was. So there's no one sacrificing their life that they've built, that they've no longer. Now you're not struggling wearing the same clothes every day, figuring out where your next meal is coming from. You're not going back to that. What you think is gonna happen when you fight in this case? All that money you got, you gonna put that towards lawyers. That shit is getting depleted.
Yeah, real shit.
These cases going 5-6 years and just pending. You feel me? So none of these rappers don't really have the money that they portray themselves to have, which is why you see them flipping so easily. Because they know that the money that they do have and that they holding on to, you're gonna lose that shit fighting this case. You're gonna lose that shit.
Wolf. That's real.
You're gonna deplete your funds immediately. All them songs and you see the tours and all that shit's going straight to management. That's going to the label. These niggas are in 360 deals. So, just to keep that in mind. It's crazy, but I leave my car. It is what it is. So stop expecting that real shit. You gotta go expect real shit from real niggas. Don't expect it from the fake niggas.
I just hope my buddy did that, man.
This bad work, man.
He did it, bro.
The streets.
Alright, so I just got back and I missed a lot of shit. So did he actually tell or no?
Yeah. He act like
we ain't gonna say that, P.
Hold on.
He gave up too much information.
So, cause when I left, I heard he gave us some fake information to try to spin the cop type shit.
Yeah, but acting like you telling is still a form of telling. You still gave him the code to your phone.
I ain't gonna say that.
That's just like with Bag Talk acting like he was fucking.
Gay. Acting like you gay.
That's totally different, man.
No, it's the same shit. It's the same shit, bro. I'm not acting like I'm doing nothing. Cause my name is my name. So if they bought the information that I gave them, I would still be down on paperwork. That's telling. You fucked your name up. I can't get around that, man.
Man, that nigga said the rappers do it all the time. He's a rat.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said the only way, and then he tried to justify the only way you know about that paperwork is from a such and such hearing. Other than like what? That's bad, man.
I don't know, man.
Come on, Twink. Come on, my boy.
I don't be want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I know the boy. Like, I know that boy for real. You feel what I'm saying? From Dirty Ralo to now Ralo. You feel what I'm saying?
For real.
Like
his whole fucking name. I mean, his whole.
Nah, cause what you gotta understand is these ain't these nigga first rodeo. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but he said it out his own.
I don't know.
He spoke way too much, man.
He said it out his own mouth. He said it out his own mouth. He told, bro.
He did say that. Hey, it's no denying that.
My nigga,
so how you?
The definition of telling, my nigga, is can them boys put a case on what you said? That's a fact.
But you still told him.
Hey, he said he might have been tired of riding the rodeo.
Yeah, he said I had to do with that.
I was tired of riding that rodeo too.
We gotta play that back again. Hold on. Send that.
I'm finna leave.
Send his ass on a life.
Let's y'all, man.
No, don't leave. Don't leave. Sit right there and listen to that shit. Don't leave.
Atlanta down 4 million points.
Your behalf trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave a proffer. And you gave up information. You gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
I ain't opposed to that shit. Belong to him. The documents that you see is from a prosecution misconduct hearing.
Okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing.
Damn, this nigga, his man started out by saying, nigga, you had me think you kept it solid. And Ralo didn't dispute that, bro. What else niggas need to hear, bro?
He said,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That would fuck me up. That would fuck me up in this conversation with y'all.
Just like that it happened. Man, he didn't dispute shit.
When I first heard it, man, I listened to my boy say this shit 10 times. Like,
yeah, man. Any nigga off ripping the conversation.
And the only reason why they found that out was because the lawyer was dirty.
We don't know.
The lawyer was dirty. That's the only reason how they found out.
We don't know. Thug and them probably. You don't know what was in his phone.
That ain't got nothing.
What Lil Baby say? If I told Thug everything. You don't know what's in that nigga phone. You don't know what other cases information they got. Nigga, they ain't gonna publicize it. How they got their intel. They ain't gonna tell you everything. How they get their bus.
It's public records, fool.
I'm saying. Hold on. One mic. The fucking feds ain't gonna tell you every information they informants know. When you get them the code to your phone and you give them information, you consider the what? Informant. You giving them intel on other shit.
I ain't gonna lie, fool. You ain't even gotta get them the code to your phone, bro.
You ain't gotta get them nothing.
Hey, play
that was bingo number one right
how
there.
They got the phone situation, man.
Nah, but hey, levels. Levels. If you check it, he said that the only reason.
Misconduct.
God. You said what?
Right there. That's what I'm saying. He said a prosecutor
Listen.
Exactly, bro.
It's
Niggas
in
don't
black and white, bro. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave a proffer. And you gave up information. You gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
I ain't opposed to that shit. Belong to him. The documents that you see is from a prosecution misconduct.
But okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against.
Okay, I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
Queen, I was presented a situation that only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rap niggas pay that money to get out of jail.
But we ain't these rap niggas though.
Listen, please consider this. I got caught with this shit on the plane. Say, what the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Dang.
That's bad work right there.
Hey, it's a play the rest of it.
Yeah, keep playing the rest of it, bro. That's crazy.
Bro,
Cause that would a nigga went wrong.
Man. Y'all nigga go to YouTube.
That was it, man. We ain't. We ain't gonna keep listening to that. That
niggas could have heard.
And this the white boy intake on it.
He didn't want anyone to hear on what Ralo was saying. I commented on Ralo's picture on Instagram. I was able to get in direct contact with him. So everybody on Instagram was commenting like, oh, white boy, mind your business, oh, da-da-da-da-da. Not even knowing that I'm on the phone with the same person you over here trying to defend that you've never spoken to a day in your life. Which is crazy because people just went to immediately assuming and trolling. But let me get back to the point here. I was able to hear Ralo out from his perspective on how everything played out. Reading the paperwork, I was able to get John Doe to keep sending things. And as he kept sending them, I'm reading through it from an unbiased perspective. His own lawyer was saying, my client has spoke about this, my client knows about this and that. He's trying to make his client sound like fucking Batman because that's gonna make Ralo look good. The feds was saying, ain't none of this doing nothing for us. So the fact is, whatever Ralo was given wasn't cutting it. Nothing says it was used against anybody. No one's come forward saying it was used against them. So Ralo saying, yeah, I made up some shit, lied, and gave it to the feds, hoping it would work, seems like it happened because he didn't even benefit from what he actually did. There was no sentencing reduction that I saw. There was no points. There was no consideration. Hey, he tried to do this and none of that. And then because his own lawyer was allegedly the plug, which is something out of a fucking movie, and his lawyer was telling the government this and that while telling him this and that, that played out into a 2-year delay in which he couldn't have cooperated against anybody because of how much time had gone by. Everyone was already wrapped up. The feds knew everything that they needed, so they want to know about murders and shootings, and Ralo isn't talking about it. So, in my opinion, I don't think he snitched. And I talked to a couple of YouTubers about this. I talked to Seti Nash, King AK-47, shout out to them. I broke it down like this from a perspective of, if me and Seti Nash are inside of a car, we get pulled over, and I got a gun on me. I'm a felon, he's not.
That's telling, man. This shit telling, man.
Yeah, he told.
Yo, he
Yeah,
fucking
hey,
told.
Levels. That's
Hold on,
telling Levels.
real quick.
Hey, Levels, that's telling.
Yeah, that's telling.
He told 2 months. He told 2 months, and he already told 2 months in it.
Right. Go ahead,
Because he said,
let me just give a quick scenario though, real quick though, because just a scenario for the niggas that's saying whatever he gave, nobody went to jail, right? This is a scenario. Now,
You ain't got to go to jail to snitch.
That's what I'm gonna give a scenario real quick.
Okay, my bad.
Just say 5 niggas or 5 niggas on the case, right? Boom, you got 1 nigga at the top. You know how the federal shit go. They do it at the top and go down to the bottom. Boom. The 1 nigga at the top is the only nigga that ain't. Damn, I'm in the matrix. The 1 nigga at the top is the only nigga that ain't cooperating. The other 4 niggas is, right? But 2 of the niggas is really close to the 1 nigga at the top. So of course they got more vital information than the last 2 niggas, right? So now let's say all them niggas told, right? But at the end of the day, they only used the 2 niggas that was close to them, close to the top nigga, shit in court. And as for witnesses, the other 2 niggas they don't use. Are those niggas still rats because they didn't use they shit?
That ain't how they go though, Cadillac. I swear that ain't how they go.
All of them gonna get something.
Exactly.
But if you, what I'm saying is that if you listen to it, shit, he already snitched 2 months in. The only reason why people found out was because the prosecutor misconduct. That's why.
Hold on. He's saying that ain't how that go. That's for sure. That's how that go.
Bro, that is not how that. Bro, I got my.
Yeah,
all of them gonna get something.
Niggas, hold on.
Everybody should be different though, gang. Everybody's situation different.
Exactly, nigga.
Everybody's situation different.
That shit is
everybody
incorrect,
gonna
nigga.
get some time, nigga. It don't matter about that.
Everybody. Yeah, he didn't say
I'm not talking about if a nigga getting time. I'm talking about if a nigga.
Yeah, he's talking about the statement.
Right. One of somebody came off the mic and said, "Yo, he ain't send nobody to jail." So it like as if that was his validity for saying he didn't tell.
Though,
but it's a lot of hold on, bro. It's a lot of niggas that be in cases that tell, and this shit may not be as.
They be dry snitching.
Right.
It be leading up to everything.
It may not be as strong as other niggas, so they won't use them niggas shit. They'll use the stronger witnesses. But them other niggas still, them other niggas still told.
Real talk.
Hey, bro, anybody with involvement getting locked up, bro. I don't know where the hell you heard that or where you get that.
You said what? You said what?
Yeah, you keep talking about locked up. I'm not talking about niggas getting locked up. You ain't even listening.
Not necessarily. It depends. You can make a statement on somebody and they don't get locked up. You just made a statement, so it's just you got to have enough evidence of that statement too. Like you can't just lock somebody up based off a statement. Like come on.
Nah, I'm talking about like Buddy said, it's 5 niggas involved. All 5 of them niggas is getting some time, bro. They may not get as much as the top nigga, but they gonna get
some time. Yeah. Something like that.
That's what I was saying. He said 5 niggas.
Yeah. The top nigga probably get 5 years. The other nigga probably get 1 month, 2 months. You know
what I'm saying though? Like who
the whole point.
Any time?
The whole
you're
right. You're right. It did. Yeah.
Way over his head.
5 whole years, this man been locked up, bro. Ain't nobody else went to jail. How y'all?
Shit. Same that Young Thug situation. Yeah, like anything. Yeah, people that we don't know.
You could have told us somebody that.
Shit. I mean, it
don't.
That's
crazy, but he keeps saying that nobody went to jail. Yo, what happened?
How you know though?
Hold on. What happened to this mantra, right? See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. You understand how that's broke down, right?
Yeah,
that's like that. Hold on. That's like I didn't see shit, Mr. Fucking DA. I don't want to hear shit you got to say, and I'm not saying shit. That's what it is, nigga. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. That used to be the gangsters' mantra, nigga. What happened?
For sure. I agree with you, but nigga, they got his phone. They don't gotta ask nobody no questions, bro. They got all the information they need. All they need is one nigga to slip up and be like, yeah, I was there. Oh, but your ass burnt, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy.
And nah, nigga, we heard what we heard, nigga.
And that nigga Ralo.
1 + 1 is 2.
Talking about we crazy, nigga.
They ain't have his phone 2
months. 1 + 1 is 2. You know what I'm saying? For real.
You didn't hear me though. That boy was in Philly. Guess where he at now?
Where he at?
In Jessup, Georgia, nigga. By Savannah.
Oh yeah, they moved him.
But he been there for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, if it's come home, gang. Like
he
when
come home the end of the year, bro, and he run the whole camp, bro. The whole camp.
I been telling niggas that shit, bro. He walking the main line. Niggas would have been asking for his work.
Yeah, like they would have been killed him and killed and then he a Muslim too.
He a Muslim. You sound crazy. They can't touch Ralo, bro.
They wouldn't been killed him, but he would have been checked in though. I think if he was snitching.
He a Muslim.
When you walk in the dome,
thank you.
When you walk in the dome at the Fed, you got to present your paperwork.
Exactly. You got to
stay in the dome.
These niggas don't know what they talking about.
Yeah,
you
they
got to
just
present that
politics.
paperwork.
Yeah.
That's automatically.
Yeah, like 6ix9ine, how they did, you know.
That nigga walking the main line, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, but they say, I don't know. I can't. We just talking about it. I nigga don't know if he split.
Hey, bro, they moved that nigga, and they not fucking with him, bro. They protecting that nigga, bro.
He said he come on in September, right? He come in September, right?
Atlanta down 1 million points.
He coming home to a smaller camp, gang. Like when you're in the feds, they go by points and numbers, so his numbers is low, gang. So he coming to a low facility. He probably be in Texas, probably go to wack100. Probably just come home for a minute.
Jessup is not no low facility, bro.
Oh, so he moved to a different max, you saying?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
But that boy coming home at the end of the year, bro. And like I said, that nigga run the whole count down there in Jessup.
So, all right, so when he get home in Atlanta, what's gonna change? He's still gonna be doing shows. Ain't no niggas gonna be, right? It's gonna be like nothing happened. Y'all think if he snitch, right?
But then when he come snitch, bro. That
okay. Yeah, that's what y'all saying.
I'm finna tell you something, D. Jones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you a snitch when you tell on somebody went to jail. If it ain't no Cruz got
okay.
Crazy.
if a nigga ain't,
this is wild
I'm
shit,
just saying.
bro.
But I'm finna give you something though. I done been to prison. You know what I'm saying? And I done been in the interrogation room. So shit, if I can lead these folks somewhere and not get a nigga in trouble, get me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's what you.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Okay. So so that's what you said.
I'm gonna lie to him. If I can lie to get out of trouble.
You ain't finna lie on somebody else, but you just gonna lie.
That means I'm telling on D. Jones.
Yeah. Okay. That's what
That don't mean I'm
said.
telling on D. Jones. That don't mean I'm telling on him. That don't mean I'm telling on my ops. It's because I get out of trouble. That don't mean telling on a nigga. That's all I'm saying.
So did they say Ralo was lying about the shit, or did they say they didn't believe what he was telling them?
They said he said the police said the shit didn't check out when Ralo told them.
Believe them and it didn't check out.
You heard the content.
Right.
He said the feds said the shit didn't check out.
He didn't deny it when they
if
said
you the number one nigga, and then
he didn't deny it. He didn't deny it.
So basically, he lied to try to spin him right. But I guess the thing is with everybody else, with him cooperating in general, people like shit. No matter if you lied or not, you
Nah, fuck that cracker. Fuck that cracker. His homeboy was talking to him. Nigga, did y'all hear that audio when his man pressed him about that shit? Nigga, fuck that cracker, nigga.
Right.
So listen,
You
if
right.
he lied to try to spin him, why the fuck was his lawyer trying to get the paperwork suppressed so we couldn't see the shit?
Because the lawyer was already
Because it didn't work. Because he still had to do. He still ended up having to do a lot of time. So it's like, get that scrub because y'all didn't do nothing with that paperwork. That paperwork didn't help anybody, didn't benefit nobody. So seal that document because it's gonna look crazy when it shows that he was cooperating and he didn't get nothing for it.
So the lawyer did 5 years.
When the government gave a fuck behind niggas.
They did 97 months. He did 5 years. So that's the time served.
Exactly. 5 years, man, for all that shit he got caught with on that plane. Come on now.
I mean,
he got caught with weed on the plane, right?
It's weed. That's all.
That ain't shit. My probably got a year for. My probably got a year for 300 pounds in Texas.
Exactly.
How much you got caught on the plane, dude?
My partner got. I don't know what he got caught with.
No, Ralo rich. He had 800 pounds. He had like 800 pounds, gang, on his own plane.
He got caught before that. They let him wag, goddamn. Right before the plane.
Okay.
That's how they build a case up on him, bro.
Yeah. Hey, but everybody's look.
Niggas finna keep do the same.
Money talks, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like how they say, how Kodak Black get out of jail? Shit, Donald Trump got him out. You know what I'm saying? So everybody like it's really about who you know in life, fam. Who you know, if you got money, popularity, all that shit be different, fam.
That real, but that Donald Trump shit, something different. That's something else.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because
they're like,
he
I'm
doing that,
nigga, I'm the that feel that
shit going in the lake, gang.
Hey, bitch, your joint messing up so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Start over.
Yeah.
Breath, my nigga.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why would you do that? I mean, because the Muslims don't play when you locked up.
Man, nigga, they don't play at all, nigga.
Like, More than any gang, blood, Crip, Chinese, purple, red, the Muslims don't play gang. Just real talk. That's just how it is.
It ain't nothing but.
No other gangs don't play either, yeah, but the Muslims is different. Everybody know that, you know. They standards and they beliefs, so you break a belief code, that shit different, you know.
I bet they ain't hear that phone call.
Nah, come on, bro. It's the media. Everybody hear that phone call now. If they heard on the phone, they got phones, yeah. They got phones themselves.
You gotta think about niggas that's not even trying to hear that shit because they already know what's going on. And that shit ain't possible.
What?
That boy snitching.
You don't think he snitched, right?
Man, dog, how?
Yeah.
How?
Like, yeah.
5 years, 800 pounds, how?
Is that,
Yeah,
was he only
did
sentenced
5 years.
years?
That's a long time for 5 years for some weed. And it's legalized in some states.
800 bags though, gang. 800
It's
bags.
weed.
And they know
My partner had 300 bags, bro.
It's
got
weed.
12 months.
Yeah, like it's weed, bro. Like, how much you think he supposed to get with weed?
Biz, he must have snitched on somebody.
He can call with 800 guns.
The more weed you got, that shit gonna get charged a little different the more you got, bro. You got 800, they're gonna be charged a little different.
They gave him like, I think they gave him like 10 years. I mean, I think they gave him like 8 years, but he gave like, he did like 5. So he gonna come off on paper, parole, he gonna come out, you know, on federal paper, monitor. He got a whole bunch of shit he got to do.
If he got 8 years, that's about right, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a long time for some weed, bro. He gonna come on paper. He still has to check in and all that. He ain't coming on free. Like nothing like this charge.
That's a long, but halfway house and everything, fool, you already know.
Yeah,
but
it don't matter.
Really 5 years, that's like he just said.
Type of money, bro. Like, it don't matter what they do to that man. That man still gonna be on top, bro. He still gonna run the city, dog. That shit don't matter. Y'all know that nigga was the biggest nigga in the city. With
he was running Atlanta for real. See, I'm in Texas, so I didn't know he was running Atlanta like that.
Man, that man is the one, bro.
He was young, I ain't gonna lie. He was young a bit. He was 22. What, he's on 6?
You gotta think, he got a crowd running behind him.
Yeah, you right. Cause I ain't gonna, that nigga, he was 22 when he went in. That nigga had at least be about 20 deep every time you see him. I started fucking with, I mean, what?
Deeper than that, fool.
Oh, okay.
Them folk Muslim, bro. Them folk roll, man, bro. They roll, fool. That's why I say,
gonna ride with him type
touch
shit.
that nigga, man. Nigga just, man, come on, man. That nigga's a god out there, bitch. Straight up.
And he got more money than all the Muslims in there, you know what I'm saying? So it's really like that, you feel me?
He feed them, dog. He bought that whole
Yeah.
bro. Ain't nobody paying rent, dog. Still to this day, man. Come on now.
I thought they sold, I thought the Laos took it. They still got it?
They took everything.
No.
Come on,
they still got it.
What y'all talking about? The apartment?
Yeah, they still got it. Or it's knocked down?
The apartment's still over there.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Apartment still down. They say niggas still stand for free.
Nigga,
what?
Bro, I just said that, bro. Make it on, man.
Damn.
5 years, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't want to put that on my boy. My boy was a real one, man.
That nigga still up. That nigga still up.
Nigga got a different type of money, bro.
Hey, man. I'm finna tell you something, man.
I ain't gonna lie, though.
Niggas is finna go in a deep, close meeting behind them.
Huh? You said what happened?
Y'all still scrambling about this shit?
I mean, niggas talk about whatever. I mean, like, you know, people talk about whatever on Clubhouse game. You know, they talk about deaths to birthdays to, you know, everything going down on Clubhouse.
Content.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. Like, some shit, you know what I mean? Niggas shouldn't even be talking about, bro. But shit, that's on niggas.
I mean, the internet talking about it, you know, so I guess that's why whoever put it up there, you know, the internet talking about it.
I get what my
yeah, for sure.
Hey, man, Ralo is a famous artist, man. We get to talk about everything he got going on.
What's the difference?
His life ain't fucking private.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's the difference? Yeah,
I ain't saying it like private. Like I said, it's a lot of niggas respect that nigga, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas
respect them, stay off the mic.
You ain't respect no rat, bro.
Man, that nigga.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, people call him, you ain't fucking, man.
Y'all strong.
I give all the rich ass rats.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if my brother a rat, nigga can speak on it, he a rat, but he not. You know what I'm saying? I can't take up for nothing. I mean, if it's not my work, it's not my work. But if it's my brother, if he a rat, he a rat. If he not, he not. You know.
So let me ask y'all a question. When he said, "You,"
I didn't even hear the story.
No, I'm talking about when he was talking to his homie. His homie said, you was over here cooperating about heroin and guns and all like that, and he said I didn't dispute that.
But you do understand, a prosecution hearing, bro, is straight prosecutors presenting what they have against you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the opportunity to yay or nay that shit. They tell you what they got.
No. What I'm saying,
Ask it again, Detroit. Ask that question again.
What I'm saying, when his homie said that you was cooperating with heroin and guns and stuff like that, he said I didn't dispute that. How do you feel about that, my nigga? I don't want to hear about no prosecutor. I don't want to hear about no court, none of that shit. I'm talking about when his homie told him, nigga, you cooperated with guns and heroin. What do y'all got to say about that?
And you just said that he said.
For real, what he saying to that?
I feel like if he say he didn't dispute it wasn't up for discussion.
No, he's saying he didn't dispute it, which means I'm not
what?
lying.
What?
There you go.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, talk about. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, 1 + 1 is 2, fam. You got to answer right, gang. You got to, you got to see,
yeah. Ain't snitching, baby. Y'all 4 wild.
No, we ain't saying, we just want to.
Say you was lying.
We ain't,
right. It's all good. He probably put your people on or you got on or however, whatever, but the nigga still ready, gang.
Hey, that nigga said what I'm supposed to do.
Right. They caught me red-handed. What I'm supposed to do? Nigga say I need a lawyer and don't talk.
That's rat talk, man. That's rat talk. I don't care what y'all think.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care who is he. Is my daddy? My daddy a rat? He a rat, gang. I'm just being real.
Who
can't take up.
I'm still trying to.
I ain't catch the whole clip, but from the end of that clip, that shit sounded crazy.
Right.
Can we hear it one more time? Can we hear it one more time?
That's probably what it is. I think we all need to recap it.
I think
man,
I
won't even
listen to it no more, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know that hurt.
He said it hurt.
So I ain't don't want to hear that shit no more.
What you mean?
Atlanta don't want to hear that no more.
See, I've been texting shit. Oh, okay, go.
I gotta keep doing my brother.
Hold on. One mic. Wolf got
Your lawyer pleading on your behalf trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave a proffer. And you gave up information. You gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
No.
I ain't opposed to that shit.
Whoa, there you go. She can mute it right there.
Is from a prosecution misconduct.
But
hearing.
Okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine. It's in black and white, bro. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed.
I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
Queen, I was presented a situation that other.
Man down, Atlanta.
Just because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rap niggas pay that money to get out of jail.
But we ain't these rap niggas though.
Listen, please consider this. I got caught with this shit on the plane. What the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Man down, Atlanta.
Take your lick. Like, shit, it's just some
weed. I didn't hear that.
Okay, listen, remember when, before you got locked up, I used to
heard him. He said, take your lick. It's just some weed.
Man down, Atlanta.
Recording the conversation.
Go back channel.
Hold on, talk about.
Now you blaming it on recording the conversation. This shit crazy.
I'm not talking about. I'm not.
That nigga really started.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
That's his homeboy answering the question
too. He did bad, boy. He did bad.
What he mean when he said what you thought I was going to do? What he mean by that?
I
wrong with him, bro?
Like he said, he got caught on the plane with it. Like, what did you think?
Yeah, so he can admit on the weed.
I got caught red-handed. What was I supposed to do?
No, on the weed he can admit because he got caught with the weed.
He was talking about I got caught. What you thought I was supposed to do? I'm going.
Hey, what y'all think about? What y'all think about?
Nah, that's a fact. That's
y'all put words in that nigga mouth. He ain't say that.
Nigga, that's what they talk about fucking ratting. So
hey, what y'all think about Stephen Curry and the Lakers? Don't know.
Nah, we want to talk about Atlanta. Down 1 million.
Talking about read the title, man. Atlanta Stinks, man. We should change the title. Atlanta Deflects.
Atlanta man down.
It seemed like Ralo can't shut up or something. Yo, boy sounded crazy in that tape.
Now, what y'all Atlanta niggas should have had said, well, that's when he was making up the bullshit about the fake whoopty-whoopty, and he was trying to... Y'all should have said that.
If he ready, he ready. I ain't defending shit. I just said I don't want to speak on it.
He's definitely defending me.
I ain't defending him. You heard what I first said when I came in.
So he a rat or he not a rat?
Bonnie Willis said
I said based on what that nigga said in that conversation, he told Mama. You feel what I'm saying? If he's saying
that's a fact.
Hey, who he told on himself?
Yeah, I don't know who he told on, but it sounded like he trying to clear something up. Like, damn. He got bad conscience, nigga. He told me.
Hey, Levels, can I ask you a question?
Yo, what's up?
What if they would have had this like recording of Wax saying this? What you think people would have been saying?
Nobody don't give a fuck about that Wax.
What you mean? They would be saying that nigga told.
That's all I'm saying.
If they had that recording of me, you, X and Z is the alphabet, nigga. Shit.
1 + 1 is 2 levels. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt.
Give a fuck who's saying that. It's the same result. Nigga told something.
We ain't gonna bring no. They bring.
I think you should. I think you said Wack name because Ralo. You know what I mean? Like they both, famous and shit like that. So that's why I think.
They ain't got shit to do with neither one of them.
Because they be hating on my dude. That's why I said that, bro.
Shit, I don't know. Okay, that's why he said that. Okay.
Yeah, but this telling is telling in any alphabet, any language.
Telling, man. I ain't defending no
I feel like he, what you thought he was going to do.
That was my boy, though. You feel what I'm saying?
You right. She is. My grandma ain't gonna tell me. She gonna tell me stand what you do and do what you know what's right.
Yeah,
that's how I was raised. I'm not even playing. He got 90. He got smoked. He did all that shit. Fucked his name up for 97 months. Now this shit out. When he drop an album, they drop it.
Okay, so he been said, shit, that's crazy.
I'm gonna say this. I don't know all of the gestures on it, so you know what I mean.
Okay. I'm thinking
We'll see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Oh, so we can't really just talk on it. I mean, we can talk on it.
You know what I'm saying? If what I'm saying is, if he doing what 1090 Jake saying he doing, that ain't telling.
What we just heard is telling.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's all we could go by. What I'm hearing, they say they got that artificial intelligence voice shit over. If I was Ralo, I would have said, man, that's AI, man. That ain't me.
Nah, for real. That's that shit, they flaming me.
Yeah, AI is crazy.
Yeah. Ain't nothing else to say.
No, that's artificial intelligence over there.
That ain't me, nigga.
Yeah, you hear that, Ralo?
Nah, that's that new shit they got going around now.
It's the AI, It's the AI.
That artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I'm going to get 1090, Jake. Who the fuck is another rat white boy gonna tell us if this ratting the way he think is ratting, nigga? You sit up there, you
damn, them YSL niggas and now Ralo, Atlanta down bad.
Hey, man, watch out, bud.
Wait, what are they calling him, Levels? They saying Op?
Onk. OCK.
Brother.
Hey,
what up, Aki, Akbar?
Okay.
Yeah, short for Aki.
Yeah.
One up top,
Yeah, that's Mozzie, one up top,
I ain't gonna lie though, that little nigga wasn't playing though. That nigga was a young general out here, but that damn recording made me feel uncomfortable. He sounded nervous.
Yeah, he was stuttering like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm about to
He
say.
said, "He never talk like that."
You had me thinking for 5 years.
He didn't know
you
what
had
to
me
say.
thinking for 5 years. You kept it silent.
Yeah, he was trying to think of something to say too.
Hey, that nigga
Nah,
told
for
in 2
real. The
months.
whole time I thought this nigga was solid as hell.
That nigga said from April to June.
I was respecting that young nigga.
Nigga, I'd have fuck around,
respecting
slap
that nigga,
somebody.
I
They
ain't
said
lying.
Ralo snitch, nigga. I thought that
You
nigga
ain't
was
even think
top-notch
about
nigga.
telling. You ain't even think about it and say, no, you said yes.
That nigga said, nigga, from April to June. Hey, they got 2 months.
That's 2 months.
The
He
worst
said, I
part
got
about
caught
it, 2
with.
months he started talking.
He said, I got caught red-handed. What you think I was going to do?
He like, what you thought I was gonna do?
He
What?
wasn't talking about that. He wasn't talking about that.
What was he talking about,
Well,
Tway?
you tell us, what he was talking about, bro? What under message you said?
I don't want to
You
believe.
heard.
I don't know what he was talking about.
I don't want to believe it. I don't want to
Man,
that shit.
Found out your dog turned into a rat. You found out your dog turned into a rat. It's crazy.
Hey, but it could be like one of them Webby situations where everybody thought Webby had on the bra, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was a t-shirt.
I think the
like
bag shouldn't go to Atlanta no more.
But it ain't nothing y'all can say to save that shit.
Bag should never go to Atlanta no more.
Ain't no way you're gonna free like
It's good ideas though, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. What else y'all got?
I mean, shit happens, man. I fuck with.
man.
You don't let him.
Hey man, ain't no bag should go to Atlanta no more. Y'all talk too much.
What about Lucci? Why niggas don't say freak Lucci, man?
He's snitching too. He's snitching too.
Lucci ain't snitching.
Nah, I ain't see that. I seen he ain't want to sign no paper.
He gotta go to court for thug. How he ain't?
Shit, 50.
He said he told them he turned them people down.
He turned them down. Lucci turned them people down, man.
You ain't finna do that to see 50, bro. And slime.
Lucci turned them folks down.
It was Lucci boys. It was Lucci people.
What about Gunner?
Yo.
Is Gunner a snitch?
Nah, that's another situation.
No, man, that ain't even you saying anything now, my boy.
Hey, that's a whole nother situation.
They down bad. Y'all down.
We talking about Ralo, man. It's bad work. Make sure y'all free in the go. What you say?
Who won in the rat race, New York or Atlanta?
I don't know, but we got Blue Boy Shiesty. Blue Boy gonna be on here about 8, 7, 8. He calling King Cat back.
Who Blue Boy?
He called him earlier. Blue Boy, nigga, that rich name drop. Famous Crip that's locked up on Rutgers Island, man. He in the big house over there. He fighting some drama. He about to come home, but he did 39 years, 40 years.
Damn.
Nigga who killed Larry Davis in there.
Shit, I'm 33. Shit, he was, god damn.
Yo, did you say 39 joints?
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Damn.
That's who Rick was. Rich was, name dropping him, and he don't even know Rich. He said he don't know no Rich. He don't know why his name in the shit. Yeah, that content coming. Rich was saying he under him.
What?
And he called King Kev. I played the audio earlier. He's on these replays. I'm outside. I'm in traffic.
Just switch this content. Go to that one.
Nah, we gonna play this too.
Hey, your levels, how could he know, bro? How could he even know, bro? He been down from 40.
That's what I'm saying. And Rich 31. Blue Boy did 39. You feel me?
33, how the hell you know that?
Yeah, I don't know, but if you look up Famous Crip from New York,
so you his
name gonna come. So if Rich was in the jam, he could have Googled the nigga, but he's from the Townsend. But Rich Crip though, so everybody knows. But Rich did too much name dropping, so the nigga just want to clear that up that he do not know no Rich, no Six. You know what I'm saying? That nigga started saying Blue Boy wasn't right. So
no,
that nigga
you know how to troll. This the internet. You know how the trolls gonna carry it. This is a demonic app. Yo,
this is the same Blue Boy that poked up Larry David.
Yup, that Blue Boy. He gonna call back.
So it's just a backfire on them type shit. That's what you, man.
Oh, the shit been backfiring all fucking month. Ralo backfired, snitching. He backfired, fucking shit bad, bro.
Oh man, we down 4 million, man.
You can get it back, Twink.
Somebody sabotaged Atlanta, man.
He has a
Atlanta
video on
sabotage they
Vlad
self
talking
with
about
this
that
one.
shit with Larry
That
Davis.
motherfucking DA fucked Atlanta around that bitch on a mission.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
yo,
wildin'.
Shiesty, he actually has a interview on Vlad talking about that Larry Davis shit.
Yeah,
Who,
I seen that shit. Blue Boy.
Blue Boy?
Yeah, he do. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play that content tonight. He'll be back. He'll be on here calling Cav around 7, 8 o'clock. King Cav, you there, King Cav?
Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah, tell them they don't know about the recording. They ain't here. They wasn't here when I played it, but you had sent me over the content of him calling you, and he said he's gonna get in contact back with you around 7, 8. You missed his call. I mean, so niggas y'all niggas gotta watch what you say on this motherfucker, man.
For real. That shit gonna backfire you. Nah, just watch what you say, but just make sure shit you saying is true. You know what I'm saying? Just watch what you say too. Just make sure it's true too. So when it come back, I was playing, and you know how shit be.
Yeah, make sure you say who you is.
So Rich say you know the nigga?
Rich said on content he under Blue Boy, and Silence got Brooklyn. And he got it from Don and Far Rockaway. He giving them niggas the whole. He done told on the whole organization up there. Nah, they know that tape. They know who crazy. They got no. Yeah, that shit so crazy on YouTube.
Hey, Level, why y'all put that nigga in the trick bag like that, Levels?
Man, Richie that was Lord Richie room, man.
Man, that was a bad trick bag, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
That was Lord Richie trick bag.
I gotta hear what happened, man.
Boy, niggas gotta stop trying to prove shit to these niggas on the internet. Boy, fuck what a nigga think. Nigga, you know who you is. You should, nigga.
Yo, shut up. That's coming at 8, man.
He said you should.
He said it's coming at 8. 4 more hours, 4 hours and 30 minutes. I'm in Texas, so 8 ET, huh?
Yeah, that's coming at 8, man. I'm trying.
Hey, Swank, gang, yo.
Hey, yo, Levels, is Lil Richie a trench baby or what?
Yeah, he from the trench. He came over here.
Yeah, sure.
When we was building this shit.
Yo.
So you gave him the motion then.
What's the word, Swank?
Yeah, Richie had a little bit of motion. Richie got, what? You know, he always been he was nominated Motor Mouth over here. He won a Motor Mouth award, so he talk. He know how to carry a room.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to see where he
Yeah, but he from the trenches though. He got real estate over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, Igloo, that's trenches. They, you know, the audience is, you know, niggas is trenches. Niggas been around. He in a couple storylines. He been linking up. You know what I'm saying? He from the trenches. He just, you know, I don't know what niggas. He was exiled for a minute. He ain't got it. He had something going on. He ain't want him around here at the time. So, you know. But that was a trick bag room like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was bad work. That was a trick.
Oh, you talking about Rich?
Yeah.
Damn, Rich.
Yeah, that was trick bag.
What up, on? What up, on? What we doing?
We just chopping it up.
Yeah. What's going on with Mike Rich? I mean, what we doing? Like, what's going on?
Oh, we ain't. What's up with Mike Rich?
We ain't worried about that right now for sure, 100.
Oh, you got some content on Mike Rich?
What you mean, nigga? I been took his fake pimping ass. Nigga, I been saying this, nigga.
Shit.
You know it.
It's pimp beef. It's crazy.
Oh, this pimping beef.
He know this shit.
He know Mike Rich?
Nigga, what you mean? I'm pimping 101 for real, nigga.
I ain't know.
So you took what? When you
took some of his bitches?
See, that's our problem. Y'all be worried about, nigga, we do click to be on these pages and shit like that. Nigga, I've been on here since 2020. That's your problem, nigga.
I just asked you a question, my brother.
They don't want no trouble, do you? They try and get the content about you, man.
But no.
That's all. We trying to figure out about Mike Rich.
I'm a real church, nigga. I don't respect that, nigga.
Oh, you a real church? Okay.
Without the aura, nigga.
So
you got him on the street or the carpet? Which one?
Hold on. Do you?
I get hoes on carpets and all, nigga.
Hey, do you? So where did you take his bitch at?
What you mean? Ask that nigga about Slim and T. They used to call my phone all the time in the hotel selling they pussy for Mike, right? Bitches still send me money behind the scenes, right? Mike call my phone.
Allegedly.
Hold on, I'm about to tell you something. Mike call my
Too much
phone.
name dropping.
You really got hoes out there in Nebraska? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and he said the city state.
Oh, this the pimp police right here.
I'm going your dumb ass. Still taking money, nigga.
What's the zip code, nigga?
What's my zip code? Nigga, don't come figure it out.
Oh my God. All right, dude, you thank you for your content. We appreciate you.
No, ain't no
right now we on motherfucking we in Trenches Media, y'all. Atlanta speaks, man. Real Atlanta in here speaking, man. Twink Banks in here, the real one.
No. Hell no. I'm playing goddamn.
No, you can't put that jacket on that nigga too. That's not gangster.
Yo,
that's not real.
Do you Twink funny as hell?
But no, that's not real though. That's not real, nigga.
I seen what that nigga just trying to do, man. Treat me.
I'm just
real. I gotta speak on shit.
Where your boy Steve at? Where your boy?
You see Colonel Boston down there, nigga. I'm from Nebraska, man. What wrong with y'all, nigga, man?
You see the title gonna be crazy.
Hold on, nigga, hold on.
Hey, shoot to you, man. Shoot the fuck up.
Colonel Boston niggas ain't gonna want to put this up. Nigga, I'm from Nebraska. You tripping.
Oh, you from Nebraska now? Twiggy.
Atlanta speak. Ain't nobody from Atlanta spoke here.
Nobody from Atlanta spoke here. Yo, this is crazy. This is nasty fucking work, man. Fam Goon. He said, what you was, they call me with all the shit. What you expect? What did you the fuck? He said, but all the rap niggas do that, man. All the rap niggas do that.
Levels, when he said that shit, nigga lost. I said, what the fuck you telling, bro? He said, that got nothing to do with it. That pissed me off right there, bro. That got nothing to do with it. All the rap niggas do like, so just because they do it, that's gonna make you do like, come on, gang. That right there was crucial right there.
Yeah, that's bad work. I ain't gonna.
They all do it, man. You be surprised they all, bro. They got nothing to do with it. We ain't talking about none of the other rap niggas what they doing, bro. You supposed to be on firm. Yeah, I'm standing on this. That's crazy. I don't know.
Man, it's bad fucking work.
The nigga made it his business to keep reminding us he wasn't no rap nigga.
But damn, man, I know Ralo probably fucked up right now. Like, damn. He had to check in the joint. They ain't letting him walk. He can't walk around in there, man. He went down. Hey, what was that content where they was gonna give him bail or something, but they caught him on the watch or something? They heard him talking on this one. Oh man, I don't know. This shit bad, man.
Been 100k, nigga. I got the 40, I let it spray. Who got time to play? I always been 100. Get that whack shit out my face.
When my attorney brings me the police report, we go over it. It's how mine work. Read the report. Whoop the whoop. Well, they said the shooter had on the black shirt. That's a lie. The shooter had on the red shirt. They said he shot, it was a 38 special. That's a lie. We had 2 9s. I'm telling my attorney all the truth.